Hello and welcome to a very special, if legally spurious, episode of Walrus's Cookery Kitchen. Today I shall be teaching you how to cut Coke. In order to cut Coke, you're going to need a plate in order to cut it on, and you're going to need a credit card. I'm using a sub card today so that you can't get me credit card details and do all that fraudulent stuff. So what we're going to do to start cutting off is we're going to get some of the fake stuff. Now this, my friends, is Diet Coke. Diet Coke is very, very bad for you. It's full of many toxic chemical qualities, and you can find a lot of those in a lot of normal Cokes. So what we're going to do is we're going to also show you what normal regular Coke looks like. Make sure yours is sealed, because otherwise it's probably been cut with some of this diet crap. Now basically what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to cut it properly and divide it so that nobody can taste the difference. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off by putting a little bit of this Diet Coke down there. Okay, I'm just going to pour a little smidgen out there. Right, there we go. It's nice and foamy. That is a sign that it is toxic. Okay. As you see, the foam is clearing up. It is trying to pretend that it is regular Coke, and it is blending in with its surroundings. Notice the way that it blends in with the brown leaves there. That is a sign that this is highly intelligent, albeit highly toxic stuff. So we're going to pour out a bit of regular Coke now. There we go. Now, you see when this one fizzes up, it fizzes in a slightly different way, and it's kind of crackling. And what we do is we're going to use the credit card to mix them properly. As you could see that worked quite well. And what we've got is we've got a nice looking bit of Coke growing there in the middle of the playing field. Okay. Now, how does this Coke taste? How does it taste, rather? Very hard to keep this accent up. If you are a professional cook, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to pour it into this glass receptacle here. This glass receptacle belonged to my grandmother, which means that it's a very, very ancient family heirloom. Okay, so we've got a nice amount of mixed Coke. Now, a lot of people will say, well, surely, Chen, that Coke, surely it's going to taste like regular Coke. But it doesn't. It just loses that sort of oomph that Coke has. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour a little bit more diet in there. I'm going to show you how to do it exactly. Okay. Now, if I start off like that, I should fill it up about a quarter with this. When you're mixing Coke, you don't want to do it too much. Now, that preliminary stuff that's already in there will begin acting on the substance at hand. And as you can see, it is crystallizing and forming a nice brown substance, which is good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to pour a lot more Coke into there. This is regular Coke. This is the real deal, my friends. Okay, now, as you can see, it is already darker. A lot of people would say that darkness comes from the fact there's more of it, but those people are bloody ridiculous, what with their logical conclusions and shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the card and we're going to stir it round. Notice the way it fizzes. This is the Coke reacting with itself and creating a nice bubbly underlay. Right, that is delicious. That is some really good Coke. Okay, so how are we going to sort of do this? We're going to take a quick sip and see whether that tastes regular. It does taste regular, although there is a slight hint of weirdness. And there we have it. We have Coke that tastes sort of like regular Coke. It's not exactly like that, but this is the kind of Coke that you're going to be getting from any of those twisted, weird street dealers that go around selling it from minivans. You know, ice cream trucks. People who sell you ice cream, they will be making Coke like this. It probably be about three quarters regular Coke, 1/4 Diet Coke, and you can really sort of taste it if you're an expert cook like me. and it's quite nice. Now, whilst it's heavily toxic, it kind of reacts badly with the Coke, normal, regular Coke, so that it doesn't create a sort of massive toxic influx in your body. Usually it takes about 40 years to kick in, so next time you go out there and you're at a pub or maybe even just, you know, buying something at a local fish and chip shop, make sure that they're selling it to you direct from either a bottle or a can. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching, and have fun cutting Coke.